Hey everybody, it's Jen. I am getting ready to leave for another trip. That's right. And yes, I am filming yet another packing video, but this isn't just any packing video. This is 5 steps for stress-free packing. These steps will work if you're going to Paris, Texas, or if you're going to Paris, France. They will work if you are the queen of carry-on or if you are checking 5 bags. These are steps that are essential for me for each and every trip. I am sharing them with you today. Highly top secret. Don't tell anyone. Just kidding, and I'm really glad that you're here. So I've done a lot of packing videos. I am self-aware, but you guys tell me you love them. I have to pack anyway, so we might as well make a video. That's how it works. I started getting ready for this trip a couple of weeks ago. I knew it was coming. It was on my calendar, and I think it's a terrible idea to start packing like the day before. My mind does not work that way. That would stress me out to no end. So the first step in this process is super easy, but it, in my view, needs to be done at least a couple of weeks in advance, maybe 10 days so you can get a really good gauge of the weather. But what I want you to do is just sit down with pen and paper and write down the plans for the trip. What are the activities? What's kind of the level of formality? Do you need nice clothes for dinner? Is it all casual? Is it a beach trip? Are you going to be working out? Are you going to be going hiking? What's going on every day of the trip? And then also, what is the weather like for each day? Do you need to be ready for rain? Do you need to be prepared in case there's a sudden cold snap? Do you need to be prepared for, oh, I don't know, do you need snow clothes? I don't know your life. I don't know what snow clothes are. Clearly, I live in Atlanta, where that's not an issue. But whatever it is that you have coming up for this trip, by the way, this will also work if this is a work trip, you want to write all that down. You want to kind of be formulating in your brain as you're writing it down, what do I already have that will work for this trip? And also, is there anything that I need to purchase? This is a great time to start a separate shopping list. Make sure you have plenty of underwear. Make sure you have pajamas that you love. I think cute pajamas go a long way for a great vacation. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I like cute pajamas. Make sure that you have adequate sunscreen. Do you have the bags that you need? Do you need to purchase anything new? Do you need to purchase a new beach bag? All of those things. So you want to have a shopping list and then also kind of a running list of particular things that are just for this trip. So maybe, I don't know, you're going to go snorkeling, so you want to make sure you have your snorkeling stuff. I don't want you to do this like in your closet or with the actual stuff. I want you to do this sitting at your desk on a, rather peaceful day where you can just do this in your brain. Because to me, if you just start in your closet, it gets super overwhelming super fast. Okay, step number 2 is the one that a lot of you really don't like, and I wish I could convince you to start loving this process. You're going to have to gather together the clothes that you think you're going to want to take, and you're going to have to try them on. Now, I did something a little silly. I put on some fun music and I tried on the clothes. I kind of hyped myself up, kind of like how I imagine supermodels do photo shoots, although I'm sure this is not how supermodels do photo shoots at all. But nonetheless, try to become a rock star in your own wardrobe, okay? Try these clothes on and to feel fabulous in them. If you don't feel fabulous in them, I want you to go shopping because you deserve to feel fabulous in your clothes. Now, a lot of these clothes you guys have seen in many videos. I'm a girl who likes the same things. I don't really do fast fashion, so you're going to see me in a lot of the same clothes over and over again. in. This is kind of like my cruise capsule wardrobe. So I had a pretty good idea that most of these clothes would fit, but a couple things surprised me. One of my favorite dresses had a little tear, so I need to have that repaired. And that's another great point that one of you brought up in my last packing video is double check that everything is free from stains or tears or that there's no buttons missing. You might need to have some things replaced or repaired, and you don't want to find that out once you've packed it and taken it all the way to your destination. So try on all the clothes, try them on with the accessories that you're thinking and all of those kinds of things. Make sure you feel great about every single outfit. Make sure that the belts that you need and all that are with the stuff that you're taking, and just give it some space and time. Okay, now you've written down your plans. You've tried on all your clothes. It is time to pick your bags. So for this trip, I am taking the Away medium checked bag. And then I'm taking on the airplane my brand new bigger carry-on. And I did a whole video about that. If you want to go watch it, I'll put the link right here. It is her maiden voyage. I am very excited. Most everything is going in the medium checked bag. And then I'm just putting a few things in the smaller bag. And that's because this trip is a DVC member cruise, which is a timeshare that we're part of through Disney. They charter cruise ships every once in a while. So we will be getting swag that we'll need to bring back. So that's why I needed plenty of extra space in my suitcase, and I'm really excited about the whole trip. What were we talking about? Picking your bags. So pick your suitcases. This is a great time to double check. This is why this is good to do this in advance, that your suitcases work really well, that the handles aren't sticking, that the wheels are in good shape. Of course, I love away travel, but if you're in a bind, you can find great suitcases last minute at places like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. They usually have a pretty decent collection, but you don't want to find out when you're like leaving to go to the airport that the handle doesn't work right or the zipper doesn't work right on your suitcase. So double check that all that is in good working condition. Also, when you're picking your bags, you want to pick your handbags and any day bags you might need. Do you need a, like a packable backpack? Maybe you're going hiking. Do you need a beach bag? I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten a beach bag and had to buy one at my destination. So make sure you've got that. What kind of evening bag do you want? Is it a little more formal? Do you want a clutch? What does that need to look like? One tip I've shared with you guys before is it's really fun to use your bags as packing cubes. If you're like me and you love your bags, you might want to do that. For this trip, I'm taking my little Longchamp bag. I'm taking my Tory Burch bag. I'm not taking a beach bag because I know for a fact that I'll be getting one when I get on the cruise ship. But yeah, just make sure that you've got all of the bags gathered that you need. Step number 4 is when we're going to gather everything else. So this is your toiletries, your makeup, your, anything you might need. Like I need my little cup for the cruise, whatever hats you might need, your sunscreen. If you're me, I have to have my portable fan. I have to have all of my chargers, all of those kinds of things. Everything else that's not your clothes. You want to make sure you've got your bathing suits, pajamas, undergarments, all of those kinds of things. And so that's my step 4 is accessories, pajamas, underwear, toiletries, all of the other things that aren't my actual outfits. Now, when it comes to jewelry for travel, I like staying really, really minimal. I like having just a couple of pieces that I take with me, things that are super, easy to pack, not fussy. I don't take like a big jewelry case or anything like that. I usually just have like maybe 2 different options to switch in and out of. But you want to make sure you have all that for each outfit, any belts that you might need, all of those kinds of things, gather it all together. Now, I'm really lucky in that we're here in our guest room, so I can kind of pre-stage everything on the bed behind me. You may not have that as an option. So when I didn't have that as an option, when all of our bedrooms were filled with children, I just would keep like a big Rubbermaid bin shoved in the side of my closet or in my bedroom. And as I thought of things, it would go in that bin. And I might have to edit before, the final decisions were made, but it just was a running list in my brain. Oh, I need to make sure I get this and this, the other thing, and just put it all in there so that you don't forget anything. All right, we're on to step 5. It's time to pack it all up. And as you're packing, I want to give you guys a couple of great tips to keep things from getting wrinkled. Clothes wrinkle in your suitcase because they move around. So that's why packing cubes are such a great option, because if you fill the packing cube all the way up before you close it, the clothes aren't going to move very much. A lot of you will ask me who watch my packing videos and then see my videos from the trips are like, how do you never have anything wrinkled? Now watch. This next time I'll be a wrinkled mess. So knock on wood, but that's something. But if the clothes don't move around much, then they won't wrinkle. So pack in a way that the clothes don't move. Make sure you iron everything before it goes in there. And then if you need to do a quick touch up, either in the hotel room or in this case, I may have to run to the laundry room on the cruise ship, you absolutely can do that. Quick tip, if you're doing a cruise, don't try to do that right before the dinner or show. Try to do it like in the morning. That's when it's going to be a lot less crowded and a lot easier for you to get in there and do a quick steam or a quick iron in the laundry room. Because in case you didn't know this, they do not allow irons or steamers on cruise ships. So there you go. The more you know. All right, so you're ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm meeting up with my friend Sarah. We're going to go to Epcot Food and Wine Festival, hopefully, and then, no flight delays. That would be great. And then on Monday, we are boarding the Disney Wish in Port Canaveral. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you have some fun trips coming up. I hope that this video helped you feel more prepared for your next trip. And whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy. And I'll see you next time. Bye! As always, a huge shout out and thanks to my patrons for all of your support. If you'd like to join us on Patreon for exclusive content, videos, and a fabulous community, the link is in the description box or just head to patreon.com/JenLaForge.